Cavs are going to the next round. And honestly, I don't think anyone thought the Raptors were going to win. When they got D. Mitchell, Evan Mobley, James Harden, there's no way that the Raptors had a chance of winning, right? But, you know, anything is possible sometimes, but nah, this just wasn't possible this time.
Desperate for a win after their team dropped the last two on the road. But things didn't look good for them at the start of the game at all because
Yak with the denial. Here's RJ, back over to Jacoby. B.I. gives it back to Walter. Walter the three.
Okay.
Stripped Walter.
The Raptors are trying. The Raptors trying. I give them that.
The Raptors getting their run
They're trying.
game going. And there's Walter with the steal. Sam Merrill just checked in. Jacoby lets it fly.
You gotta lock in.
Second made three.
The Cavs gotta lock the hell
Walter
in.
puts the Raptors up by 12 points after converting multiple defense to offense possessions. But despite a rock-solid defense by Toronto, the Cavs managed to get back in this one quickly.
The closeout by Murray Boyles.
He has to be careful because he has one foul already, but how about that defense?
Merrill shakes free and knocks down. Deflected. And another turnover by the Raptors. Struce to Merrill. Raptors lead by 7.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget about Jared Allen.
Turned over.
Again, the Raptors must take care of the basketball. That time trying to force it to B.I.
Mitchell.
One day, I hope Donovan Mitchell deserves a ring for all the BS he had to put up with on the Jazz, him and Rudy and all that extra stuff, and even on the Cavs the first couple of years, it was ass. He's got James Harden, he's got Jared Allen, he's got Evan Mobley, he's got Karis LeVert. He deserves a ring, and I honestly feel like the Cavs can come out the East and win, truthfully, because who's gonna beat them? Pistons can't. I feel like the Magic are gonna lose in the next round. The Knicks are the Knicks. And then you got the Celtics. You know, the Celtics are the only team I feel like they can stop them. I don't feel like the Knicks are ever going to make it to the finals. Not as long as they have JB. As long as they got JB as the front man, not as the point guard. He can stay the point guard. As long as he's option 1A, he's never going to win.
After missing his first 3 shots and turning the ball over twice, Mitchell finally got it going.
Toronto outscored the Cavs 30-6. The last 2 minutes of the quarters on Sunday Game 4.
Spida drills the buzzer-beating bomb from way outside to put his team up by 4. And he remained hot at the start of the second quarter as well, giving the Cavs a 6-point lead. But this period belonged to the Raptors, who were led by one and only Jacoby Walter.
Cause havoc, another steal, passing lane. Jacoby Walter.
Walter, right to the
That shit ain't gonna last, man. He's not no dog. He's not a dog. He's playing good, but he's not a dog. We got dogs on the Cavs.
I would have looked at CMB again. He had Mitchell guarding.
That is crazy. These 3 balls is crazy. Hey, poppin' shit.
Walter channeled his inner Kobe and erupted for 11 points in a 3-minute span to put Toronto up by 9. Unbelievable. 17 of his 20 points came in the first half on a sizzling 67% efficiency. So coming out of the break, the Cavs needed a spark, and James Harden thought he could do that with this.
They getting a little rough. Getting a little rough. Get a little chippy on him. Yeah. Bring back that old ball. They want that old Harden. Man, for what though?
James Harden swiping away at Scotty. Scotty's like, I'm right here.
This is probably the most common situation in which players get tangled up, but you gotta respect the 16-year veteran. And Cleveland started chipping away at the deficit after that.
The Cavs are
That's all they needed.
Early in this third
Need to be like, yeah, they got us messed up. Go Karis. Woo! That's what I need from you, Karis LeVert.
Your former teammate, Vince Carter. Here's Harden.
That Harden step back is just too lethal, bro. Like, what are you really gonna do against a Harden step back? Truthfully, what can you do? I don't think there's a damn defender in the league, maybe outside of Wemby. Sorry, excuse me, Wemby. That can, like, bro. He's been fucking people up with his step back since, like, really his second, third year in the Rockets. Once he got onto the Rockets and realized it was his team and he can start being creative and taking these shots, oh my God, he's been a problem. And he doesn't get the respect because everyone says Steph revolutionized the game and Clay revolutionized the game. James Harden is one of the main reasons people even started doing step back moves and doing all this extra stuff. Because Steph wasn't doing step backs like that. He was popping it. He was running around popping it. James was taking the ball up the court, fucking up your best player, stepping back, making him fall, and then shooting it in his face.
Miscommunication. Turnover. The second of the quarter and a bucket.
Okay, I like
Donovan
that.
does his signature move to cut the lead to 2 with his 19th point of the night. Let's go. It's important to say here that Brandon Ingram didn't play in the second half due to a heel injury.
Damn.
So entering the fourth, the Cavs had a clear talent advantage.
Definitely.
Schroeder. Cut off. Mobley.
Pop him.
Three.
Sham wow.
In old school, hit the pull-up jump shot.
Who that is?
Schroeder.
Oh, they got Dennis Schroeder. Nice, nice.
To a 4-point game. Finds Mobley. His second made three.
Ooh, they
Evan
getting
Mobley
spicy.
stayed perfect from deep, swishing his third triple of the night for 23 points total, with both Mitchell and Harden combining for only 1 point on a desperate 0 for 5 shooting, and the Beard continuing with his shenanigans outside the game. Cleveland needed another hero to step up big time for them, so they got one in this guy.
Looking at James Harden, how's the defense
Dennis
going to
Schroeder.
impact them? Is he going to get others involved?
Dennis Schroeder's a dog now. He might not be a superstar, but he's a dog.
Gordy, you know exactly what the opponent wants to do, going under on Dennis Schroeder, and he made him pay for it.
17 now. Walter up top on Schroeder. Schroeder getting extended run here.
There we go.
Dennis the Menace was surgical in the final period, scoring 11 of his 19 points to fuel the Cavs to an 11-point lead, which proved to be enough as the Raptors came up short on their next 6 attempts down the lane. A tougher than expected win for Cleveland, who now needs one more to advance to the second round.
And I feel like they can do that. I honestly feel like the Cavs can get one more win. I feel like that win's gonna come with some high stakes because the Raptors aren't going, but they can definitely get one more win as long as it all depends on D. Mitchell and Harden. If D. Mitchell and Harden can lock in, they win. If they don't, they lose. That's literally how it goes because they're the two scorers. They're the two front men. So if they can lock in, if they can't, then it's just over with. You know? Because as much as I rock with Dennis Schroeder, Karis LeVert, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, they can't do it without the Beard and the Spider. They can't do it.
Speaking of that, the Magic were in a similar scenario last night in Detroit, needing only one win to complete the upset. But Kate Cunningham could never let that happen.
Cunningham trying to get around Suggs, lines it up, knocks it down. Shot clock is winding down. Cunningham peeks at the clock.
We got another one.
A grenade. It's
Yeah.
good.
Cade wasn't going.
Pistons
Cade
in
was not going for the
transition.
BS.
Cunningham.
Yeah.
Got him.
He is putting on a show tonight.
Cade was a one-man wrecking crew in this game for the Pistons, scoring 37 points throughout the first 3 quarters already, guiding his team to a double-digit lead heading into the fourth. However, Orlando as well had a guy who was in the zone all game long.
Now, Paolo is like a mini LeBron for real.
Not a three.
Smacking him.
Three is good.
Nasty.
Paolo
He's
Banchero
nasty
with
with
a
it.
downtown hit.
That's their 13th offensive rebound, and they've got 20.
Oh my Lord, no. Now, I'm not going to shit on the Magic because they are up 3-1 on the number 1 seed in the East right now. But I genuinely feel like if Paolo was to get traded and he could mentor under somebody like LeBron, that boy is nasty. That move right there shows me he has all-star, superstar potential. He just needs to unlock it and untap it. He just needs to keep going and keep pushing. It's to build around him some more because this boy is nasty.
Banchero exploded in the final period, scoring 18 of his 45 points in this game on 55% from the field and from 3-point range.
Black one-on-one with Robinson.
Nasty.
Give
Pass it back.
Carroll lines it up and knocks it down a three.
Oh, gosh.
Paolo makes it a 6-point game in the clutch, but Cunningham on the other end was well prepared to respond.
Switch now with Suggs. Cunningham drives in, steps
There we
back,
go.
count it.
Yeah, Cade wasn't going. Cade wasn't finna get gentleman
8
swept, and I gotta
bumps it
respect
to 8, but Banchero was adamant to give his team a fighting chance.
Banchero, he fires. No!
God.
Oh, my gosh. 6
God.
straight threes.
Wow, Detroit just can't catch a break from the Magic, and things got chaotic on the other end.
We're under a minute to go. Harris with 5 to shoot. Harris
What the hell
goes to
Tobias
work.
Harris doing?
Drives it, fades, just grazes.
What the fuck? What the hell is Tobias Harris doing? You see Cade Cunningham has a hot hand, and you just tried to do some. See, that's why the 76ers got rid of your dumb ass. This, come on, bro. This is why you're on a damn.
The rim, tapped over. Thompson gets his hands on it and saves it for Harris.
They get a crucial second chance, and Cade knows that it's now or never.
6 to shoot. Cunningham shake and bake. Cunningham fires. Oh yeah! Detroit extends the lead. 31-3 left.
The show we're seeing tonight from these two guys, Cade Cunningham is finally realizing these last couple possessions, he's got to go do it himself.
Cunningham nails the dagger to go up by
Harris.
5 with his 45th point of the night. This was a classic playoff showdown between two young superstars and back-to-back first-round picks. But Banchero didn't even get a chance to retaliate on the other side because Carter Jr. got called for an offensive foul, and Tobias Harris just put the final nail in the coffin from the free throw line. Pistons win this one with their backs against the wall, but they'll need much more from everyone not named Cade in Game 6.
Yeah, that's why I don't think they can win, because they don't have anyone else around Cade that can really get the job done. They got Tobias Harris, but you know. So I think that the Magic are going to end up winning, but I don't think the Magic are going to go past the next round because they just don't have the star power either. They got Paolo, but they're gritty, but they just don't have what it takes. That's how I feel. But ultimately, great playoff so far. Amazing.